All right, welcome to this Behind the Board Extra, where we're going to set up this MIDI keyboard real quick, just to show you how you get into your computer. It's very simple. We take a USB 2.0 cable. It has one of these ends on it, one of these fat ends. They're also known as printer cables, or a lot of them are in your printers. So go steal it from your printer if you don't have it. And we could plug into our USB 2.0 in the back here. Most keyboards made have this now. If they were made a while ago, you might be stuck doing some MIDI work, but this will work out your MIDI just through the USB 2.0, and that's fantastic. So let's take this, and all we have to do is plug it in to the side here. It's just a USB cable, and you can see that it actually just went ahead and lit me up over here too, letting me know it's on. There's a lot of things over here you could get into, really get into the weeds on. The only thing I would definitely mention is there's a transpose here. Get transposed by 1 octave if you want to get to some higher keys. If the 61 keys are not enough, there's 1 octave, 2 octaves, 3 octaves. We could keep going up and down. Looks like we could go 3 on this. So 3 octaves up, 3 octaves down when we're making some sounds. So let's get into the Pro Tools end of it and do this on the computer a little bit. You see how we're set up. Now we'll go into the computer. All right, so let's set up an instrument track for the keyboard that we just plugged in. We could go ahead up to Track, New, and make yourself a stereo instrument track, because most of the plugins that are instrument related are stereo plugins. So stereo and instrument track. Click Create, and we have it. We shouldn't have to put an input or anything like that. It should read right from that USB cable right away. So let's label this piano, and let's find ourselves a multi-channel plugin under instrument. We could start with Minigrand. Minigrand is really great. The sound that you get out of it's very realistic. It takes a while to load up even. You can see this loading here. So if you're playing right now, it won't be playing back until its load is done. So don't get impatient, just give it a sec, and it is all finished already. So in here, there's a lot of different things we could change, of course, but I just want to show that the keyboard is working right away. All we got to do is just click it onto record and get started. Fantastic. So just played a quick C chord, and it comes right out of this plugin. So now that you have your keyboard set up here, we could do a certain few things. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to give myself a little click track as well. So track, create click track. Fantastic. We're at 120 right now. I'm just going to go ahead and play a couple chords to this click track, just so we could look at what comes out. So here we go. We'll just go ahead and record enable the track. We already did that. We record armed it. I'm going to hit F12 to get started, or Command Spacebar will also get you started recording. Here we go. Okay, so it doesn't get much simpler than that, but what we could do is now edit everything as if we're in elastic audio mode. So we'll bring up our event operations, quantize, and we can lock this right to the grid. Fortunately, I was only playing whole notes, so we could go right up to whole notes. And now what we could do is put the quantize note on and note off, so there won't be any in-betweens going on here. I'm going to quantize right to the grid, note on and note off. So click that on, highlight the correct area, hit apply, and it just did what we wanted it to do. It made these almost connected, so there's going to be no pauses in between my chord takes here. Great, that's exactly what we wanted to get done there. Now, you could edit this MIDI up real easily too by hand if you take it out of clips here, out of this clip mode, and go to notes. And now you could use your grabber tool to go ahead and edit that up like crazy. You can make it big like this. You could also use the MIDI editor by clicking this up arrow right here and use that as well. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like to go ahead and just edit it right here, change from notes to velocities and whatever it is that I want to edit. right in this window here. So if you just change to your grabber tool, so right up here, and you could grab any one of these and move it anywhere you want it to be. So now we have a bad chord here. But if someone played that and I wanted to fix it, it's as easy as grabbing it and moving it to the correct note. Now, another pretty cool thing you could do with this is go ahead and copy notes. So if we want to copy down this C here, and I want a bass note in here as well, I'll just press my Alt-Option key, click it, and I'm going to bring that down to a lower C. Great. Let's see, something happened right there. I'm just going to zoom in, fix that. Yeah, okay. I copied over twice. Just go to your hand tool, grab the area. It's not supposed to be there. Press delete, and that note's gone. It's that simple. But now we should have a bass note under our piano chord. Perfect. So that's how you go ahead and duplicate notes and get that moving pretty quick. Now, there's a ton of stuff you could do with this. You could go nuts having fun with this type of thing. You could even control the controllers, which would mean like a foot sustain pedal or something like that. You can control when that's going up and down and so on. But there's a lot of other plugins you should go ahead and dig around, have some fun with. Just go to your instrument area, start working with them. Boom is all about drums. It's DB33 is pretty cool itself. It's like an organ type of plugin. You're in Mini Grand now. And then we have 3 more over there. Expand 2 is very popular. It has a lot of different sounds in it. So thanks for being with me on this keyboard MIDI video, and I'll see you on the next one.